Okay, so I'm gonna rehearse my jokes for comedy this evening. The first joke is called Illuminate the Room. I don't know if this is arrogant or not, but I say when I first started doing stand-up comedy, I thought I didn't have to work on my jokes. I could just go up in front of the audience and illuminate the room and wing it. And everybody would say what a comic genius I am. Wow, I was wrong. I bombed, I got heckled. It's kind of like when you're in college. You need to do your homework. You need to practice. You can't just go into tests and illuminate the test because you'll get an F on your assignment. The same is true for comedy. If you go and attempt to, do comedy without practicing, you'll get booed off stage. What do you think of that one?
Too long and there's no punchline.
Okay.
There's no punchline. You gotta do something.
Yeah, you gotta try to ba-boom do it.
There's gotta be something funny about it.
Okay, the next one. Do you ever notice there's real double standards when it comes to attractive and ugly people? I know I go to groups and mental health groups, and there's, really... I go to groups, and there's like 400-pound, ugly people who've suffered tremendously. And then there's like a 20-year-old woman who's beautiful, who suffered significant...
There's a beauty. I don't think I'd say ages. I'd just say, and then there's a beauty sitting there.
And we tend to sympathize more with the sexy lady in her 20s, even if she suffered significantly less.
Maybe at one time,
Do you ever see these, cute women on social media who say, "What would you do if you came home and there I was in your apartment in my underpants?" And you think to yourself, well, what would happen if there was a man who said the same thing? Like, what would you do if I came home and there I was in just my underpants in your apartment? You would think the guy's a sexual predator and a sex offender, and you'll think you're just about to be assaulted. I hate double standards. When it comes to drinking alcohol, men can drink fruity drinks. Men can't wear short shorts because people will think you're a homosexual. But women, they get to wear all these, promiscuous outfits. I don't know, I guess the point is I want to go into people's bedrooms in just my underpants like these social media models. What do you think?
I don't know.
It's an idea. And then I could say...
But I'm being honest with you, I don't love it.
Yeah.
I don't love it because there's no punchline.
Yeah.
Like you gotta find something in that, the idea is good.
Yeah.
But you gotta find something in that, zing. And quickly.
Yeah, I think like men can drink fruity drinks, but women, they get to drink fruity drinks. I want to drink these really feminine beverages, but people.
I think try to give them a picture. Say men can't drink fruity drinks. Can you see a guy with hairy legs sitting at the end of the bar with his hairy legs crossed?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the next one. So this is the next one. So I keep hearing you need to be careful of the dark web because there are nefarious people who will do nefarious things. I don't want to go on the dark web to do anything nefarious, but I'm curious. It's not like I want to stockpile an arsenal of illegal weapons. But hypothetically,
I wouldn't touch that.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Hypothetically, if I did go on the dark web, how would I get on there? I'm going to start searching Google. How do you download the dark web app? Is it like a...
Don't do that. The FBI will be at your house.
Is it like a social media app? Just go to the App Store? How the hell do you get on the dark web? That would probably get you on some FBI watch list. But I want to play video games with Vladimir Putin on the dark web. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Because you're making quick bullet point references about funny things. The FBI will investigate you.
Yeah.
You're going to be playing with Putin. The other two.
Somebody says the dark web is not like an app or a video game. And I'm like, then what is the dark web? They say, I'm like, is the dark web entirely nefarious? Are there any wholesome dark web users?
Or are they sitting in dark rooms, making dark comments? I don't know. It's all confusing to me or something. Yeah. And then end it. Don't go on too long. You had two good points. The FBI will be at your door, and it's not like I'm playing video games with Putin. You know, so those are funny.
Yeah.
Those are funny.
Yeah.
Because you brought it whole circle. You talked about the dark web, and then you made funny points about it. Well, if I tried to get on there, the FBI would be at my front door, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But who are these other people? It's not like I'm on there and that I found Putin, Vladimir Putin.
Right. Just try to elaborate on the joke. Okay, so let's get to the next one. I was watching TikTok, and there was a middle-aged man who was saying, your mother is your best friend. Not your girlfriend, not your wife, not even your best friend. Nope, your mother. And all the comments were saying, how inspirational, so beautiful. And I was thinking, this guy is too attracted to his mother. And some people... Yeah, some people... Yeah, okay, so we'll rehearse it a little bit later, but what do you think? Do you think these are good starts for my jokes?
I like the start. I like your ideas, but the first two need ba-boom. You gotta have a ba-boom that people relate to and bring the people into it. You know,
okay.
I mean, have any of your friends ever come up to you and say, "Oh, I love my mother"?
Yeah.
You know, it sounds ridiculous.
You got to elaborate and be.
Freud is having a field day with this.
Okay.
Like, you got to bring the audience. Have any of you ever had a friend try to bring the audience into it?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good job so far. Good job.
Thank you.